Well, hello there and welcome to issue number 72, and this issue concerns the Virgo monkey. As you can see on the caption prior to the video, those are all the dates you have to be in to be this Western and Eastern sun sign combination. If you've got any questions or any queries, just drop me a message on here or an email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. It's normally pretty quick, so you won't be waiting about too long. Okay then, let's get started straight away. On the very early signs, the very early days, you'll notice from this child going to school, you know, as I say, in the infant school, junior school, that they're a very, very serious child. It's not that they lack a sense of humour or they haven't got time to have a joke around or anything like that. It's just they're very reserved. It's quite unusual for the monkey. The monkey is quite playful, enjoys, loves being with them friends. They'd rather have a muck about sometimes than do their work, as we know. But they are, you know, they're just good fun. They like a feel-good vibe. They see a joke in a lot of things, and sometimes they're not great at laughing at themselves, but they're good at you know, having a laugh, having a joke, and being very chatty and talkative. Well, when it mixes with the Virgo, when the fusion is with the Virgo, things seem to calm down a hell of a lot. The Virgo, as we know, is quite pristine, very smart, well turned out. It's very careful what it says, doesn't really particularly use bad language. That'd be very, one thing that you'll notice with this combination is that sometimes teenagers or children closing in on teenage years can pick up bad habits when they're in groups, swearing, etc. like that. These won't. They're very, very well mannered and reserved combination. This is very, very much so. So you won't have somebody coming back to the house after they've been out with their friends, whether it's you know, what's shopping for the girls or football for the boys or whatever doing, coming back effing and blinding and being rude. It's not a combination for that. They're still very respectful, they're still very reserved. And so what happens? Why does this happen? Why does this gregarious, chatty monkey go into its shell really with the Virgo? Well, I think it's a very good thing. The Virgo anchors the monkey down. It stops it playing about so much, gets it quite studious, it might be quite serious, but to their close friends, the Virgo monkey isn't going to have scores of friends, masses of them like some monkeys do. They're going to have just close-knit little group. Family is going to be very important to them, and what you'll find is that their wonderful sense of humour and their warmth will come out in smaller groups. You know, they could go out in their free time at the weekends or after school or whatever, and everybody's saying such and such, they're so quiet at school, or they're so, you know, they don't, you know, just keep their head down, don't really say too much, don't really join in. Well, the other friend would be saying, well, no, we went out at the weekend and they were great fun, it was really great. They won't show this side, as I say, because of the serious nature of them, and because of their respect for themselves and their environments. They know that's not a place to be mucking about. They like things in their places, whereas monkeys, as I say, will have that laugh and a joke anywhere. Sometimes at inopportune places, they will still want to have a laugh and a joke and put a smile on your face and their face. This combination tends to know the right time and place. It's inerting them from a very young age, and as we go through the secondary school years, university years, and colleges, etc. like that. It will be very important for this combination to pursue a career where they're going to be very well respected. It's not going to be the lure of just money for them. The seriousness is going to carry on into the workplace, and sometimes they can get accused of marrying their job. The seriousness in their job and then bringing it home can make that character just keep reliving work over and over again. What we need to make sure is that they have that warm sense of humour. Share it in them small groups, absolutely. Share it in their family life or with their partner or whoever. But they must leave that work. And the reason they need to be respected is just inherent in this sign that, you know, the feeling of, you know, respect, respect for others, and just doing the right thing is very important to them in that way. You know, they don't tend to cut corners like some monkeys do. All monkeys work hard, that's never in doubt, but sometimes the monkeys will cut corners here and there. They won't always get there ultra legally, but they do the job, they get it done, and they are tremendous workers. But with the Virgo, with that need for standards and precision, and also that need to be looked upon in a good light, you know, they don't cut corners. They will do things the very long way round, and they do it the right way. That's why this combination needs to be, you know, in the police force, immigration, you know, customs, excise, also anything like that. Nursing, the nursing institute is very important to them, so they can take this character which they've got into the workplace and say, no, I'm in total control. But as I say, away from that, if we can let them, you know, help them leave work behind, they do extraordinarily long hours. They don't mind that you can work 12-hour shifts on them, 14-hour shifts. They're not interested in being boss. They're interested in being respected. But boss, money, it's secondary. It's not so as important as the image. So that's what we have to remember. But it's important that this combination does loosen up. When they come away from work, they have their downtime, because they have a wonderful sense of humour. They're great at taking people off, impersonating people, and just making you chuckle, you know. They really are. They make a positively great friend, and as I say, you won't have to share them with hordes of friends, but it may take a while for that just to open up a little bit. You may need to give them time, and also their partner will, their future partner. They will have to wait a little bit until the real them will come out, so the serious side drops off a bit. Sometimes, you know, prospective partners might be put off by this. They might think, oh, I don't know, they don't seem to loosen up. They don't seem to sort of want to stay out late, or, you know, give them time, you know, and, you know, let them work themselves into this. They don't want to be seen as a flirt. They don't want to be seen as a drunk, or somebody who's really parties hard. They don't want to be seen as that. They want to be seen as someone that you're going to look up to and respect, and the neighbourhood respects as well. Very important. So, what combinations will be best for this combination? Well, the Virgo monkey, they love and adore rats. Monkeys and rats get on fantastically. And we need the rat here for this monkey, because the rat will keep the home fires and worry about the money. They'll do that part of it. They'll do all that. The monkey won't be so much interested in, I need this amount of money back. They're interested in the image. And we get the rat to worry about the home, and get them to worry about, you know, the comforts and the cash. They'll have the money to pay the bills, and, you know, you won't need to worry there. So that takes a bit of pressure off the monkey, although this combination won't be overly worried about it. So let's go for the Capricorn rats, the Scorpio rats, the Taurian rats, and we can also try the Cancerian rats. Quite emotional, quite a little bit opposite, but I think that could be a very good match, and make a lovely home, and that privacy, would be very, very important to this combo. Also, we have to look at the dragons for the monkeys. The dragons larger than life. It brings out the risky side of the monkey. It can really liven up this monkey and warm them. Very important. And so dragons I would very much advise for this combination. So let's pick the Scorpio, the Capricorn, the Taurus, and also the Cancerian dragon. Let's go for them. The ones to avoid for the monkey and vice versa are the tigers. The tigers, they don't see eye to eye really. The monkey will like to control their end. They like to get their end in order. The tiger likes everybody to be in order. So there's a little bit of a difference. The monkey might accuse the tiger of sort of maybe interfering a little, where they should just be worrying about themselves and getting themselves sorted. So they will clash on many levels, so please leave that out. On a health sense, well, I consider this being a very, very robust and not particularly ill sign. Okay, hypochondria, maybe ever so slightly, but they still work through this. They just need to keep a medical encyclopedia near them, not just to look at what they can catch, but to look at what they haven't got. Once their minds are at rest, then they're fine. Occasionally they can let their imaginations run away with themselves deep down. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this issue, and please tune in for my next one. Thank you very much.